Hey guys, Xoranath here. We're going to go over my territory war attacks for the week. We'll start into the first one here. For this one, we brought in a green annihilator into this team to start things out with some AoE stun and lots of good debuffs coming out there. We have the Ripper for speed lead, some good damage and multi-hit onto the puppet, and then the bear for both corrupt and multi-hits. Multi-hits are one way to deal with the passive on some of these guys, because it'll trigger their passive will trigger, and then if you hit again, you might be able to kill something. And then I also brought in the green annihilator here for the dot onto the Joker there. So, another way to take out Joker, even if you're worried about critting all the time, is just if you get a dot on him, he'll just explode. Okay, this next one we went in with a cleave team, starting out with the AoE defense breaks from both the Red Music Queen and the light wisp capture, and then just some good damage and speed lead from the blue surgeon. This one we have a red assassin snipe team, and also with the bomber here, they didn't have will on anything, so I got some bombs up, get some good ignore defense onto the red dome fighter. Some CC coming out from the bomber here. Bomb starting to explode, taking out the red dome. Good damage from the red assassin. Again, that ignore defense coming in here, 52,000 onto the puppet there. Okay, we've got a Merc Mommy defense. 2 mommies on this family. I brought in the domes, taking out the red, taking out the green, and then 3v1 to the Merc Mommy. You guys have seen this one 100 times now if you've been watching my videos. This one brought in a pretty fast team here with the blue ant cannon throwing out some CC to start. Bomber's gonna kill the middle unit there, and then we have tons of CC. I like this team a lot. If you guys haven't played with it yet, give it a go. It's basically Sierra, Perna, Orion from Summoner's War. But lots of good damage from the bombs, lots of good CC from the ant cannon, and then we have some sustain and survivability, and also some good damage out of the red sorcerer. Alright, and back to my favorite team with the witches. This time I brought in the, like I said I was going to do last time, I brought in the bookworm with this one. Landing all kinds of good debuffs there to start. Getting enough dots on to kill the blue music queen. Lots of dots there to kill the bomber, and then we're able to just stack up some debuffs onto this this giant here and finish him off too. All right, for this next one, we went into a red specialist defense, so I like to bring in my red electro into those situations, and they do have the LD5 light Dr. Evil. Key thing with him though is he reflects debuffs, but he doesn't reflect an ability effect, so I like to bring in my blue man at arms against him. And then I brought in my red nurse here just for the cleanse and attack bar boost and heals. Able to take out the red specialist, keeping that bear frozen. Good CC coming off our team here. Take out the Dr. Evil, and then it's just 1v1 versus Dark Bear. Not impossible for the Dark Bear to win. He can, have some crazy procs, but we have some good control here. Yeah, keeping him stunned, slowly working down his HP, and getting the W there. Did you know you were watching a baseball game? More domes! This time with the Sky Police. They don't have the Merc Mommy to go first there, so, bringing the Sky Police and boosting everybody, we get to snipe things off right away, and we're just down to the nurse to start, and as we just watched, we're just waiting for that S3 to come back on our red dome here. Although doing some good damage, though, even without the S3 there. And there it is. This one brought in a slower team. This one has I brought in the red giant here for some ignore defense shenanigans. I figured they have this yellow light dome fighter, which has the the passive where you can't take out so much of its health. It's like 20% or something. But the giant has both ignore defense and it hits like 5 times, so my thinking here was if we could get that S3 off onto the dome there, we could pretty much just wipe it out. But we're not even really going to be able to see that, though, because the giant was stunned for most of the match, and the man-at-arms and the dark bear were able to take it out. But that was the thinking behind that one. This one, we went in with our cleave team again, getting some AoE stuns and all kinds of damage. Defense down from the wisp. Finish it off with the surge in there. Pretty quick one. This time a different take on the control team, so we're going to try to go first and out-control the control team. Yeah, plan there was just get all of our debuffs off and explode something with the tree electro. Paid off, able to outspeed, able to get our control off, and you know, once you do that, this team's you know, pretty beatable at that point. That poor nurse. For this one, they have one main damage dealer fire. We just brought in an all water team, and you know, plan here was just out tank whatever it is they have, and then finish off these units. Now the hog can revive things, but it can only revive one at a time. So you know, I usually do like to take out the reviver first, but in that situation, I could take out the squishy damage dealers and then just finish off whatever revived right away. Next one here, we brought in the domes. Try to snipe off the bear there. It did survive with a little bit and came back. You know, it can happen. We switched targets, killed the blue dome there. We know this bear's pretty tanky. You know, just working it down with defense breaks. Eventually, we will get our S3s back. Take out the bear. Then it's just down to the nurse. And here it's just a matter of time. It's just waiting for our S3s to cycle back through, and then we'll be able to take out the nurse. Yeah, it's mainly, of course, here the red dome fighter that finishes off the nurse. Next one, another control team we're going into. Again, trying to outspeed. This time we just brought 3 dark units with the dark rat lead, boosting with the pumpkin, and then lots of good damage from the team up combo with the dark sharpshooter here. Next one, going into a red specialist control team. They have the puppet and the man-at-arms, lots of attack bar, reset, and just all kinds of nasty debuffs. I like to bring in this red electro to kind of counteract some of that, and then also the green specialist can help give some immunity and also heals, and just all around good unit because it could put out some good damage too with the S2. And then of course the bear is another staple in this team. A little scary there onto the red electro, but once those debuffs proc his passive, he heals back up, and the green specialist heals him back up to full health. Slowly working down the red specialist. They do get that escort on there, a little annoying, so we had to switch target over to the man-at-arms, take him out. Then we can once we get a turn again, take out the red specialist here, and then just finish off that puppet. This one, very interesting defense with the surgeon here. We did have to speed contest there with our red robo here, but we brought in double snipe, so good damage from both the dark clockwork and our blue annihilator, and then just 3v1ing off the other unit, the surgeon there. But very good defense, very scary if it goes first. Okay, we got another all-water team for you. This, they had an all-fire team. I just brought in whatever all-water units I had left. Bomber did end up dying there, but he has that revive mechanic. Not really too worried about him. I just wanted to get off the bomb one time. That was really why he's here. The other 2 units are more sustainable and bruisery, and we can finish these guys off because they don't have a way to sustain themselves, and it's really hard to out damage this combo. This one I've been trying out something new with my purple paperweight here. I brought in with the red Berkbommy and the green specialist. Passive on our purple paperweight here is, you know, if you take a crit, you take 30% less damage, and then there's some attack bar boost mechanics with that. Just, you know, very tanky, bruisery team with good sustain. We also have corrupt, so looking at the enemy team, they do have sustain, and you know, it's kind of hard to kill off that red bear, but they don't have a lot of damage, so, you know, a good candidate to bring in this bruiser team into. Just slowly working them down, getting that corrupt damage to knock off their HP. I'll speed this one up here a little bit. You know, in strategy here, when you're down to these two units, you don't want to work on the bear first, because the robo is just going to keep healing it up. You really have to take out this blue robo first, and then you know, just finish off the bear. You know, it's a very tanky unit, and our main damage dealer is a fire unit, but we do have corrupt, and we do have 3 units. And you know, green specialist does have actually some good burst there with that S2, so we can get some good damage and finish that off. And then once you're just down to the bear, it's, you know, you can just auto at this point. Red bear is a very good tanky unit, but it's not able to beat all 3 of these units. There you guys go. Those were my territory war attacks for the week. We did go 20 for 20 that this week, which is always fun. Like to see that. Lots of good defenses out there. You know, lots of challenging ones. Yeah, it was a fun week in territory war this week. Yeah, but if you guys liked the video, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.